We're walking and talking. Turn around and have a look at the views. You can probably hear the motorway in the background. You can see the pond with a little stream in it, and that green area between the trees on the left and the green box and the roadway. That's where my bees are going. I'm looking at it today because tomorrow, 5th of December 2002, they're going to put a fence around the area that's going to be the apiary, and it's pretty much going to be 100 yards long and 30 yards wide, so 100 metres by 30 metres more or less. And all this is going to be right in the middle of all this industrialisation. Might be wondering why they've decided to put an apiary here. Well, the decision is they're going to have school children come and they're going to talk about the environment and all the things they're doing and how they've managed to build all this with a view to maintaining some of the green spaces, because actually the whole area around here, as we scan around, is actually as big as most family farms are here in the East Midlands. And even as we stand here, there's a buzzard flying past. We've also seen a kestrel cruising around. So nature will make its way if we give it a hand. I'll see you in a minute when we get to the top. As we'll walk along, we find this lovely thing. Not sure what that is, but it is growing. So as you look out here from one of the high ends of the bund, just behind the trees you can see the spire of Castle Donington. And there's a track round to the north. You can see the village, or the hamlet, of Lockington with its square spire. Track further round. We see the cooling towers. In that gap there you can see to the right of the cooling towers, over that hill, Nottingham. Keep going round, and then that spire we can see on the other side of the M1 is Kegworth. Kegworth, if you're around here. And round again to East Midlands Airport. Now we're walking down the back of the bund. It's massive, this bund. There's lots of places for people to walk the dogs and ride the horses and cycle and walk. It's meant as open access. And then they've planted loads and loads of trees and left areas for wildlife to just do as they please. And then there's all these grassed areas. And all these mature trees as well. That's all worthwhile. folks off on their holidays. Back up the bund for the umpteenth time. So you should be able to see the outline of the fence now. So we've got a nice big area to put our bees in. There's also talk of an orchard going in there, or at least some fruit trees, and then a nice stout hedge around the outside. You can see as we look round, it's not exactly the most rural location. So here we're stood on the edge of 350 acres of wildlife planting and positive input to create a better environment, notwithstanding it's the middle of all this industrialisation and transport hubs. Anyhow, it's time to get out of this biting wind. You can see the outline of the area now. It's about half the size of a football pitch, a bit bigger maybe. But it's got a nice curvy shape to make it fit in with the new landscape. Really needs to start something here. We'll see this in another couple of years. It'll be transformed yet again, with the hedges growing up and the fruit trees inside the hedge line, and then any number of beehives in there. There's also another little developments going on at the side of this to turn it into an educational block, and we can see the contractors have been in and put our fence line in, which is absolutely brilliant. And we're also having a look to see if we can get funding for some hedging. And the hedging will have two effects. One of it will be to create some habitat for the birds. It'll feed the bees and it'll keep the people out. And that's all good reasons for having a hedge.